Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Stellaris. We're playing as the Spiral Mandate in the Leviathans Story Pack DLC and the Heinlein Patch. In the last episode, we finally ended the long-running war that our Federation had going on with the sovereign Imatharan planets. Unfortunately, they then kicked us from the Federation because, we did a little bit of purging. I mean, seriously, guys, what's a little bit of purging in the grand scheme of things? I mean, it was the Norilga. No one liked the Norilga. Come on. So, yes, we are now on our own. On the other hand, my naval capacity is enormous. I don't really have the energy to spend on it, though, at the moment. Well, I suppose I do have a bit. Well, part of that is because these guys are out. So, let's see. Alright, so if I take my fleet out, my entire fleet out right now, we're still positive. Okay. So I can definitely afford to get some more. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and build those, and
research complete.
There we go, okay. Pondak Mog, Phase 4, Annexation. After achieving complete dominion over the Sirgog political leadership, our infiltration cells have successfully paved the way for the arrival of our first contact unit. In a lavish ceremony held at the new planetary capital, our diplomatic envoy graciously accepted a petition signed by every world leader on Pondak Mog calling for the planet's immediate annexation into the Spiral Mandate. Jubilant citizens are crowding the streets, cheering their new alien benefactors. Compliments to all infiltration cells on a job well done. Alright, so trade deal. I'm just giving the Norilga Star Union a research agreement. Hopefully they will not, they'll like us a bit more. I also gave one to these guys, try to get their opinion up a little bit. And we've finished UV lasers. Okay. I'm going to skip planetary shields so that the sectors don't build them. Just go with X-ray lasers. Alright, so let's see. If we can get a good amount of influence, then I definitely want to get a frontier outpost built up here. We are getting +7 influence now because we got kicked out of the Federation. It was costing us 2 influence to be in that. And they've also, that's going to cut down tremendously on their own technology in the Empire fleet. Not Empire fleet, the Federation fleet, and on the available cap that they have. Not that they were using that. But, hey, it's a thing. I am very, very worried about the Istran Crusaders, though. Because they don't like us. We are rivals. I could end the rivalry. That might make a difference. But refused subjugation is pretty high anyway. Oh. Well. Okay, let's see. From rivals. 1.2. Alright, yeah, we'll end the rivalry. So now it's only 0.4. Who am I actually rivaled with? There needs to be an easier way to check that. Great Cinematus Hive and Sovereign Imatharan planets. Well, we could just completely cut our ties. I'd get 0.2. I don't think I'd get much out of them. And I'm not really bordering anyone else. Although, would that piss these guys off? Doesn't really. They've got Federation Association status. They would not do that. We can get because of the non-aggression pact, we can get trust up to 75. Yeah, we'll just declare rivalries on these guys. We'll make a clean break. Minus 1,000. Unfriendly attitude. Did I already declare them a rival, or can I... Ah, I've already got 4. Okay. Fair enough. That's fine. So, we're not getting as much influence anymore, but that's fine. Alright, well, still, we are going to be a bit worried about... Oh, did I... You know what? Actually, I should terraform this into an ocean world. Okay. Those are all done. Excellent. Now, I am still worried about these guys. I mean, just because we ended our rivalry doesn't mean that they're not going to attack. On the other hand, they may end up attacking the Federation, which wouldn't be bad. Now, one thing that I was thinking, because of how quickly I was taking those worlds, what I'm tempted to do, if I do decide to go to war against them, is just take all their worlds. The problem is that there are some worlds over here, so I'm not sure if I can get all of that. Yeah, I mean, they've got, what, 3? I really actually cannot get down there, I don't think, because of the League of Vembor. If I could get these guys on my side, then I'd have a path through. I don't believe they've closed their borders to me. I could offer them a trade deal. I don't know that I want to go with a research agreement. What do you have? You've got living metal. Well, that doesn't help me any. We'll just do that.
Construction complete.
Try to get them a little bit friendly towards us. It's helping a little bit. Let's see. I'll just let these guys grow a little bit more before I do anything, I think. I can upgrade this. I can upgrade that one. And I can't upgrade that one yet.
System survey complete.
Yeah, now we're just going to be getting these systems surveyed that I had knowledge of before, but don't now. Which is still really weird. Sidamatus Commonwealth was given association status. What do you guys think of me? You guys hate me. Well, it's fine. The Galactic Sidamatus Kingdom... Which ones are these guys? Okay, it's just a little guy there. Alright, they got Dominion status. Okay. They're in the Federation. They've got Federation Association status, and that probably should break that. Didn't seem to, though. I mean, they're pathetic, so it's not that big of a deal.
System survey complete.
League of Vembor has declared us a rival. Just continuing to survey systems that are in my space and have been in my space for a while.
Construction complete.
It's great. It's fantastic. Go ahead and upgrade those. Oh yeah, I upgraded my the capital complexes, so that's why I am not gaining as much. But when I do get enough, I am definitely going to go build up here if I can. Oh, I've got the autocannon. Kinetic weapon damage plus 5%. Yes, please.
System survey complete.
Definitely. Allied Cinematus World. Where are you guys again? You're part of the Federation? Close the borders. I closed the borders to most of the other guys. What do you have? You got Warp 3. But yeah, I can't get down here, so that is a little bit of an issue.
Construction complete.
So I would want to be able to, you know, get through these guys to get up here, and I can't. Not with the League of Vembor, at least. Let's go ahead and upgrade all these.
Construction complete.
Alright. We can get the Xeno Zoo. Happiness plus 10%. Not too shabby. We'll go with a science lab. Science lab. You're growing here, so we'll build a science lab. And what the heck, let's just build the science labs, and we'll upgrade them later. So there's at least stuff on all the tiles. You know, I suppose I don't really need this with this, but I would still like to get as high happiness as possible. It is something that I would like.
Construction complete.
What do we have over here? Ah, you're here? Okay. Rather than integrate you, just go home. Oh, you got kicked out. Alright, we can upgrade you.
Ships upgraded. Construction complete.
Tronchet has finished some construction. Oh, yes. Okay. You are fully grown, and you're getting 36 food. Okay. Well, let's go with a biolab there. We are getting adjacency of society research. So, biolab. This is physics research, so we'll go with the physics lab. We're getting both here. But there is already physics here, so let's go with the physics lab. We're getting both here as well. We'll go with the physics lab. Alright, so 36 food. We'll leave these two in place for now. We got 21 out of these. So if we replace all these with some power, it'll help neutralize the cost of all the science. Now you are... Oh. Interesting that the xenophobe guy actually is a little bit happier. Because the xenophobe guy doesn't care about resettlement. Whereas the non-xenophobe guy does. Interesting. Alright, well, that's one of the reasons why I have the symbol of unity. We've got a pretty decent ethics divergence back towards our traits. So we'll leave that as is. Lozavata League. You guys look too similar for me. We will go ahead and close our borders to you. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're unfriendly. Okay. Yep, we'll close our borders to you. Get out of my space. There you go. He is warping out.
System survey complete.
I mean, if that's the way they want to play it, you know, I am perfectly happy doing this. And that is a little gap of no control. Now, the Cinematus Hive, they are at war with the Imatharan. Are they allied with the Imatharans? Oh, hey, I capped out on energy. Okay, no, I could actually go against the Cinematus Hive, and no one would care. Well, these guys would defend. But that would not bring in the Wakeki. But I'd also kind of like to do something towards these guys. Get some of these systems back that I had been considering colonizing at one point. Oh, so long ago. What are we actually looking at in some of these? We've got Arctic worlds. Alright, you guys, we want to become your patron. It is a deal. Go for that. But that would bring in the entire, you know, our former allies against us, and I'm not sure that I want to do that just yet. Oh, the Istran Crusaders declared war on the allied Cinematus worlds. This might be an opportunity. We closed our borders to you, didn't we? We did. I think by me leaving the Federation, that gave them cover to, you know, comfort that the Federation was a lot weaker. So the Allied Cinematus Worlds is there. They're going after that, but they also have this up here. And I have closed my borders to all of them. So these guys should be able to get out. But... oh, no, they... okay, so they can just get over here now, that's right. But these guys can't get to these guys. Now, I wish I could keep track of where their fleets were going. Because this would be the perfect time to just, like, sweep in and attack all of their stuff. Just, like, bring in our army. You know what, for that matter. Let's go ahead and do that, because I could probably split this group up and do an even better job of attacking them. Also, where was that? It was not in this system. Where's the new world that we got? Ah, it's up in Bayou. Pandok Mog, that's right. Okay. You built a power plant too there? Oh, I'm going to have to take this back at some point. Well, it's fine. I mean, I can always purge a couple and then do something, so that's not a big deal. Let's not worry about it. Since we have a lot of energy, let's go ahead and just terraform this one into an ocean world. There we go. We're going to have to resurvey this tomb world. It's a little frustrating. There's a desert world up here that I can terraform. With high-quality minerals, too. And all of one single mineral on the planet. But let's go ahead and get this terraformed as well. All of these are terraformed. That's not mine yet. $295, so I need about another 100. Okay, but this is definitely an idea. Now, I have sensor range on you guys. Do I have a trade deal with you going on? I don't know. I'm not sure why I have sensor range on all of this. Did it not remove it from when I was no longer part of the Federation? Oh, hey, there's the Aug fleet. Let's see, what did the Aug fleet have? It had regular jump drives and particle lances. So they're definitely not as good as mine. Alright. Well, let's let time pass. Wow, I did actually find an anomaly. The material composition of this asteroid differs significantly from its neighbors. It likely has a different origin than the other bodies of this asteroid belt, and should be investigated more closely. Okay. Yeah, I still have vision, even though I got kicked out of the Federation. That's fantastic. Alright, what we want to do is try and keep track of where the fleets are, and hope that we can see where the Istran go. I want to try and find them right now, if I can. I don't see them down there at all. And the League of Vembor actually got in here. How did they actually get in here? How can I not scan their ship? Alright, let's... How the hell did you get one of these? That's a Fallen Empire ship. That must have been from a, That has to have been from an anomaly or something like that. I don't know how else I could have gotten that. That's probably not smart to go in there, though. Okay, there's the Istran, there's a League of Vembor there. Rakthalak Nak's science ship has gone in there. League of Vembor has jumped up there. They're attacking a research station. Where are their fleets, though? Okay, there's one here. Tiny one. There's a little bit there. I'm really wondering where their fleets are, though. Because I definitely want to get involved. Okay, there's a 48k fleet. 6th Armada. Are they far enough away? This definitely feels like the kind of thing where I would want to... Oh, nope, never mind. They, they have some fleets right there. They brought them home. And here we can see a Titan. Eternal class. 10,000 hull points. Military power, 10k. That alone has 32 strike craft. Shields, 31,195 armor. What do we have in terms of... You know what? I may need to build some destroyers just to take care of those strike craft. I don't have any options on these. Do I really want these? Oh, actually, what I could do is pop on flak cannons, flak artillery, because that's point defense. Putting another kinetic artillery on the rear and then replacing these with the flak artillery might be the better idea. You know what? Let's actually do that. I think I had that and armor. And I've got my 2 shield capacitors, which is pretty good. So let's go ahead and save that. So that gives us a little bit more long-range damage. And that should take care of things that get close, and in particular, fighter craft. Let's see, you... Well, you know what? I think I will spend a little bit of time going through our ships off camera, and I mean, these things will not last very long, so I don't really care that much about them. But having more destroyers with point defense might be a good thing. Corvettes, 100% shield penetration. It's probably going to be better against these things than shield damage. Although I might have to think about that. And armor and maneuverability might be better than... And armor and speed might be better than... or hull points rather than shield regeneration. I don't know that shield regeneration is going to do all that much against those. And I honestly have no real good feel for what is a good small weapon to accompany torpedoes. I mean, I got these missiles here, but they're not all that good. On the other hand, they might take, you know, take care of some point defense. So that's an idea too. Well, I'll think about it a little bit off camera. I mean, worst case scenario, or you know, like just might want to default to the Gauss cannon. It tends to just be a pretty good weapon overall. But that will be next time, and I think we will try and declare war. Especially with these 2 fleets here, it's going to be a little bit of an iffy prospect. But as long as they're distracted, it should be good, and hopefully we can just come in and just snipe their worlds. That's kind of what I want to do. Just go in and attack the worlds. I'm gonna use my main fleet to sweep through and take care of defense platforms, and then just come in with the our landing troops and just straight up land, and not really care about what they've got going on. I'll probably split this fleet. Let's see, what is the, yeah, 572k, 80 troops. I don't think we need that much. I think we could do 40. But that'll be next time. See you then, everyone.